potentially be a danger zone, and everybody out just northwest of Milta over towards the match shelter prison sort of area. There is a lot of players dropping out there, and I don't think there's that many vehicles, Blank.
Yeah, tight. Also, we are going back to Lipovka. Lipovka split actually for Alpha 7. Okay, they did this quite frequently, so they are going east side. Nice to see. AGAL down towards Milta Power and Mini Milta. Lovely circle for everyone. Honestly, this is probably one of the kinder circles they could have gone for here. It's not fully down towards Sosnovka, but it is around the area where you want to be playing when the plane power has been dropped to you off. So yeah, fine, just fine stuff. For Ulf, I'm going to say now, if they want to be in the top 6, we need like a second place or a high ELIP game, top 3, or a chicken dinner. If not, it's going to be very hard in the day. They're currently 14th place. You know it's bad when Keywom DRX is actually catching up to you. That's a problem. They've had a really rough time of it.
Yeah, they are currently 17 points behind that bubble in 6th place, so there is a real gap for them to close. But Ulf could do it. They definitely could. I mean, they're slap bang in the center of this circle. They've got a lot of time to play around with. Hopefully they can find something here, as you said, is what they would need. At the top 6, it's actually very kind. It's so kind that match 6 is probably going to be comical again, where teams are going in and out from that top 6 over and over again. We finally settle on the chosen. Yeah, it's getting very, very tight-knit on the leaderboards. You want to get a tight-knit grouping
Okay.
on your spray.
Okay. How do you do that?
You've got to make sure you have the Ninetales Fury Orc skin from in-game. Make sure you also pick up the Naruto set. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Teasers for a while there, but finally we got it on board. Looks pretty. But it does look pretty. It also has an alternate version as well. We're going to show me the spin. Show me the spin. No spin.
No spin. Spinless.
Spinless.
None for you. You've got to get it in game to see the ultimate.
That is really sad, actually.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
You do. But you can certainly win some lovely skins from the current Naruto event, because it is fantastic. I think it is specifically Shippuden as well.
I'm sure that means something. I'll have to get.
That's right, John.
I'll have to get Max Man on that one.
That's correct.
Generally, the things you say tend to have meaning, so I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt there.
Yeah, it's a huge event. It's a huge event. It's a huge thing in game. Just like Tsunade, it's more of these skins in game.
You guys couldn't see it, but he literally bounced when he.
I did, yeah.
I mean, I'm so glad.
Okay, we've had everything. We've had everything so far. I can only imagine it'll continue. So, big up to the PUBG Mobile team.
Oh yeah.
Please continue.
Big fan of that one.
Arena on a wide 2-2 split right now. Well, fairly wide, I think it's safe to say, from Severny and South Georgia, though it's very much uncontested at this point. There's really no one breaking out that wide, with the plane path being so far southwest early on. Southeast early on. Nobody's contesting, so they'll be able to push back fairly easily, you'd imagine. The question is direction. Do they regroup over towards Severny or to the west side by Georgia Pole? As Ulf mount up as well. As we said before, they need to light a bit of a firecracker underneath themselves.
That they do, John. Right now, it is a bit of a struggle bus for Ulf. They're going to grab the buggy, get a move on, but they are fairly central already. 721 GS, realistically the only team that is in front of them at the moment. Nongshim Red Force down towards that south side. It is very tight on that grouping. 49 points in 9th. I mean, honestly, even all the way down to 12th place with Yangon Galacticos on the 45, it is not a major jump of 12 points to get over towards 5th place. And then it's 10 points to jump over to tie with 6th. This is all over the place right now. A lot of teams want to stay in. For AGAL, they have had a good day so far. I think if they want to solidify a little bit, you have one more strong game here, and then the rest of your day feels a little bit more comfortable. Tiamba, I think it's looking more and more likely that they will drop out. I think they'd like 8 more points roughly to get towards that 90-point area, and then they'll be in much better stead. And again, I am talking sort of very big unlikelies right now that Tiamba drops out. But they have been a little bit slow today. I think they started at 75 points, and over the last 2 matches, they've been able to garner 7.
Yeah, not being as much as they would need, and what we are also looking at now is confirmation gains from 2nd to 4th, right? If you get Alpha 7, go Team the Arena with a good game, they jump up over that 80-point boundary, all of a sudden, they're also going to be an uncatchable target, which just shrinks down the number of teams that can start to play in that flux zone in the middle of those tables. So that is also what we're going to be looking out for those top teams to push themselves over that final hurdle. Tiamba, as you said, a little bit more up to their old tricks, I think, today, over the course of it. A little bit timid. There has been some sticky scenarios, I think it's safe to say, but still, we want to see a little bit more.
Yeah, they learned a new trick yesterday. They've forgotten it already. Like when you try and replicate one of those card tricks you learned when you were like 14, it goes horribly wrong.
Yeah.
And then everyone looks at you and laughs.
Yeah. I forgot my cards. And you're in the middle of the trick and you've gone, wait a minute, I forgot all of my cards.
Oh, well, I mean, that's a really bad start.
Pick a card, any card.
trick.
Oh, wait.
Just imagine it. Pretend we're doing it.
Pick a card in your mind.
Now pretend you've got the extra space. Was that your card? We're heading over towards Dip right now. Mini Dip. Furia taking up location there. We're still waiting for Zone 2 to pop around. Slightly slower game so far here, just with the fact that we've had 2 games so far where the circles have not been egregious. This plane path was pretty bad. It was pretty bad for getting everyone across the map, but the circle was very kind on the direction that it went. It does mean that we pack a lot of teams in very early towards the center because they were so close to rotate. E-Arena was one of the few teams that actually sent very wide earlier on to get themselves into position, and actually could play off the back of Rozok on this one. They could even go further over towards the east side if they'd like, play off the bridge side. But man, there's a lot of teams on the south side right now that do need to move further towards the north. So there's going to be a lot of traffic jams going on, a lot of honking of the horns to try and get on through. Tiamba has a free approach though, free cut up towards that north side of the map.
Big access. Ulf as well were fairly proximate to the apartment buildings near school, so they should be able to take control maybe of some of the hills to the south, generally a fairly solid position, or maybe even sending into those apartment blocks themselves as well. Furia may be content to just sit here for a little moment longer. They are kind of fine in this zone. They're probably happy to watch AGAL and 721GS get into a little tussle off in the distance as we hop on board with that.
AGAL losing 2 players, 3 in fact, in quick succession. Liu there, the only player able to clap back, and it's looking very bad right now for AGAL. They are trying to maintain presence. The players are starting to surround them. They've had 2 good games back-to-back, and I think for Liu, it might be just the situation of leaving, regrouping here with Flower H, and playing on as 2 going forward.
What a nasty turnaround there, getting stuck in a fight with 721GS, who are in 15th place. When you're on that 6th place bubble right now, playing as 2 is far from favorable. You may have been able to control such an important central position. Goodness me, what a way to lose that sort of spot. Now Fury are close by. Tiamba, Ulf, all will have heard this fight unfold. And they'll be aware of what they could be able to achieve. They'll have counted the player numbers going down. Well, no, AGAL are starting to flag. Great news for teams like Geekay, for Nongshim Red Force and RRQ to look to push past them as well.
Yeah, for Nongshim Red Force, looking a little bit better here, moving over towards that northern side of Potato Hill. Looking to regroup on this one. Ulf played over towards apartments, but not quite actually. They have 1 player inside on the south side, that's Eren, and they're trying to secure a location outside. They don't want to fully commit to apartments just yet. We get this nice replay. It just was absolutely hectic. Luckily, Liu here is able to get some good damage off, try and salvage the situation, but he knows better than anyone that it is better to try and get himself a top 6 at least as a 2-man, and then